On radio, on YouTube, and on your smartphone, this is TTUTA Speaks. We invite all listeners to tune into I-95.5 every Thursday morning at approximately 7:25 for TTUTA Speaks, a program which highlights local, regional, and international issues affecting the education sector. Good morning to all listeners and welcome to TTUTA Speaks. I'm your presenter, Barry Joel Desaine. The old expression, like father, like son, is often used to refer to the observable characteristics that are similar between parents and their children. For example, I am the proud father of 3 sons. The eldest is a doctor, the second just finished a law degree, and the youngest is currently at St. Mary's College. They are roughly 5 to 6 years apart in age. But despite this, when my older friends meet any of my sons for the first time, they would remark, "Barry, your son looks just like you when you were his age." For them, the physical resemblance is uncanny. Of course, my sons would much rather be compared to their mother, who is naturally better looking than I am. Apart from the physical resemblance, which is embedded in one's DNA, children also tend to have behavioral characteristics that are similar to those of their parents. These are not inherently genetic, but they are acquired through children imitating their parents. This is because learning is social in nature. A child's brain makes meaning through experiences, which is mainly through his interaction with the important people in his life. Psychologists suggest that young children imitate their parents in order to safely practice and master new skills, to build empathy, and to feel a sense of belonging to their family. This is how they learn. Parents, in case you didn't know, your children are studying you. They are copying your gestures, internalizing your words, miming your expressions, adopting your values, and modeling your attitudes. If you ever want to see how you look while talking on the phone, just give your 4-year-old a pretend cell phone and observe how you are reflected in the pretend conversation. If your 8-year-old flips out over seemingly small things, then check yourself. You might want to stop jumping on your counter and screaming your head off when you see a tiny spider on the floor. If you spend all your free time watching TV or on social media, then expect your teenage child to do the same. Your children imitate you because they adore you. It should be noted that older children have more social interactions which extend beyond their homes, and consequently they do not only imitate their parents, but they also imitate their peers. In past years, social interaction for older children were limited mostly to school or church activities, but there are now much more social stimulations than ever before. Television and the various social media platforms and technologies now expose children to other models that influence their behavior. Not all of these virtual models are virtuous. Fortunately, research suggests that while older children may be swayed by their peers and other influences, they tend to approach adults that they trust when they need adequate support to gain a greater level of achievement. The implication is that if you're a parent and you want your children to trust you when they are older, then you must make a concerted effort to model good behavior when they are young. Don't tell them what to do, but show them how it is done. For example, if you want your 6-year-old to be interested in reading, then you should not just have an adequate collection of books at home, but should model the behavior by reading a book yourself. If you want your child to respect authority, then stop grumbling about the police in front of him when you're stuck in a roadblock. If you want him to be polite, then ensure that he hears you saying please, thank you, and excuse me when it is appropriate. If you want your children to be honest, then stop lying. Your children will not become exact copies of you, but the fruit does not fall far from the tree, and the imprint you leave on them will shape them for life. Like father, like son. You have been listening to TTUTA Speaks. To contact us, please dial 610-3850. That's 610-3850. Or you may email our president at president@tuta.org. That's president@ttuta.org. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel where recordings of interviews, events, and other materials are uploaded regularly. Like us by giving a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and subscribe.